Hello parents and carers, it's Simon Abeledo here at Rush Green Primary School. The date is the 16th of July 2025 and it's 10:34. So, as we get to the end of this academic year, I thought it a good idea to do another one of these videos just to share some of our successes and just some of the arrangements for September and a little bit of news here and there. Most of the news you will have heard because it comes through parent mail anyway, but I haven't done one of these now for a little while, so I thought it time. So first, I wanted to thank you all for all of your support that you've shown staff over the year and the school, of course, especially during Ofsted last week. Oh my goodness me, it's the support was just overwhelming. It really was, and I understood there were queues of people waiting to see the inspectors. We had messages coming through. Several messages an hour coming through the office. We've had letters written. The Ofsted team were getting messages of support from you all, regularly through the 2 days. So thank you so much. It really was. It was just mind blowing and just so heartwarming. The response that we got. Obviously, it was a really intense experience, and I can't, I'm afraid, give you, an idea yet of what we got. I'm not allowed to do that until the report, until we're given the go-ahead that we can publish the report. There's some quality assurance stuff that needs to happen within Ofsted before we get that report anyway, and that's likely to be in the autumn term. But what I can say is that we are really happy, really happy. So, I'm sure and I hope that you'll all be very proud when that report comes out. But I better not say anything more because I could get myself in trouble if I do. So, but anyway, thank you so much. What came clear through the feedback from the inspectors. This isn't a case of turning it on for the inspectors over those 2 days. The stuff that goes on in our school. It's a real culture, and the children were incredible, and I'm so proud of them, and I think we all were. And lots of that will come out in the report, but there were some standout things that I think I probably am allowed to say, and one of those that were in our school, there's no limits, no barriers, and a culture of no excuses, and that if all children in all schools were like they are in our school, the world would be a better place. It's a bit like a Carlsberg statement, isn't it, that one? If Carlsberg made schools. But do you know what? I'm thrilled, and I hope you will be too. So good news, hopefully, to come on that later. I also want to say a special thank you to those of you that spoke directly to the team and wrote messages and particularly put things on the Parent View platform as well. That really shone through. And I'm going to stop talking about that now before I start getting emotional. Now, something else that we really wanted to share with you was the Key Stage 2 SATs. Now, last year we had an exceptional year, and it put the school within top 2 or 3% of schools in the country in some areas, and it was an exceptional group of pupils, and we did wonder whether or not we'd ever be able to repeat that. Anyway, we have. So the children have been amazing again in all of that, and I think it's not just simply about the way that we teach our maths and English, it's actually the broad and balanced curriculum that we teach. So the opportunities the children have in history, geography, design, technology, even the artwork, it's the work that we do around the vocabulary that the children are starting now to use more and more in their day-to-day language, and that's filtering through certainly into their writing, into their reading comprehension and all of those other aspects. And the maths work and the way that's used across the curriculum and embedded early on from reception, from nursery and reception onwards, is having this huge impact. So we're really proud, and more on that to come. But I hope you will be too of the work that goes on in our school, because it's going to stand the children in great stead for when they go to their secondaries. So thank you for all your support on that as well. So for the remainder of the term, obviously we've got a few things to happen still. We've got some year group leader videos which will be coming out very soon, which will be introducing you, for those of you who can't come into the school, to your new teachers. It will be showing you aspects of the school curriculum, the classrooms, as well as an idea of the entrances and things, for September. Obviously, we've had some building works that have been going on over the duration of this term for the new pastoral block. So that will be completed, and believe me, I know it doesn't look like a huge bit of building work, but it's a bit of a TARDIS sort of effect, and when you come into the building later on in the autumn term in September, you will see that it has created, internally at least, an awful lot of space that you won't really get from the outside perspective. But that will create some new office space, which will be really, really useful, and mean that Kim and Sharon can be based down there and sort of work with families without having to come through and access the main part of the building. So that's going to be fantastic, but it will mean that reception nursery will be able to be back to normal using the normal entrances that we've used in the past. The builders are actually going to be doing some work over the summer holidays as well. We're going to be extending our Year 3 classrooms. We've got 2 Year 3 classrooms that are currently the smallest classrooms in the school. I've never been happy with them. And we've tried to sort of do what we can and do the best that we can, but it's not an ideal learning environment. So with the building work that's going on there, we're going to have something that's a bit more fit for purpose for the children and for the teachers as well. So it'll be a nicer learning space, so it means that we can do our job even better for the children working in those 2 classrooms. So that work's going to be happening, and as I say, when the children come back in September, that work I'm hoping will have finished, and that's certainly our expectation, and that work will mean that those children will have access to those classrooms from day one. Now, we've got a bit of news on staffing, so you may or may not know Miss Hussain in reception will be leaving us. She's moving to a school closer to home to her. So sadly we say goodbye to Miss Hussain, and we wish her the best of luck. She's been super, but we understand that travel arrangements, particularly with the Gallows Corner stuff as well, it's meant that she's had to seek opportunities elsewhere. But equally, where we say goodbye, we also welcome a new, and we've got Miss Stevanovic joining us. She's a fantastic member of staff who was a student here, who's been working with Miss Davis, who of course is on maternity. We have Miss Naz, who will be covering for Miss Hussain's class, and we've taken her on as well. So we've got some fantastic people coming into the school to join us. Now we've also got Miss Hayward going on to maternity as well. For those of you that don't know, you might have noticed that she's becoming more and more pregnant as the days go on, and we wish her the best of luck too with her pregnancy, and of course we're looking forward to her return too when she comes back, which will be in the not too distant future. And of course we've got Miss Kane, who's also coming back in the not too distant future from her maternity soon. We're looking forward to her return, hopefully towards the end of the autumn term. So we're fully staffed. We're really, really lucky in our school that we've got such a low turnover of staff, and we've got such a group of experienced practitioners. So hopefully we cut down on the use of supply this year. We always try to do that. When we do get supply in, we try to make sure that they're of a really good quality. We're nearly there. I think we've got 3 days, haven't we, after Monday, as a bit of a reward, I think, for the tremendous successes this year, and a bit of a reward to everyone. We're going to relax the uniform policy for the last 3 days, and we're going to say those last 3 days, because of parties and all those other things that will be going on, will be non-uniform for everyone. So the staff don't know that yet, so it'll be a nice surprise to them too. So last 3 days will be non-uniform. We finish on the 23rd of July, obviously. That's the last day for us. Staff return on the 1st of September for all their training, and the 2nd of September for some further training. So that means the 3rd of September will be a return to school for children. We're really looking forward to, although we're looking forward to our holidays, we're really looking forward to the children. We do miss them, believe it or not. And yeah, so I personally am really inspired and looking forward to seeing the children again on the 3rd of September. We've got lots of exciting plans and lots of things to happen, which we'll keep you up to date on. But other than that, from me, you've probably heard enough. I wish you all a fantastic summer. And whatever you choose to do, whether you get to have a holiday, you know, whether it's a holiday in your home, whatever it is, it's a break from school, and I wish you the best with all of that. Fingers crossed we have good weather. Invariably we break up and we get the rain, but do you know what? I think I've got a feeling it's going to be a good one, and I really look forward to seeing you all in September. So have a great break, whatever you choose to do, and thank you again for all your support. So I'm signing off now. Speak to you soon. Bye.